Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I have some cards that I wanted to share with you guys. I have been organizing my craft room and I'm not going to share it with you again because it has been really time consuming and I'm still not where I want to be as far as my craft room goes, because I'm not only picking up the things around me that were on the floor, I'm also going through drawers, like my glitter stash and my sequin stash and drawers, my dies, stickers. Like, I've been going really into everything really deep and trying to get everything organized so when I need it, I can find it. Give me 1 second. Let me close my door because I can hear someone on the phone. I'm recording, Emily. Wait, I'm recording. So there, I shut the door, you guys. I can now shut my door without that rack just moving or bouncing around on the back of my door without having any trouble because I removed that rack. So I love that I did that. Anyway, we got, guys, we know we have Mother's Day coming up. We have Easter coming up. And I have just been working with some Carnation Craft dies that I really love. And I don't have the whole collection. It is called uh, Just Like You. Yes, it's called the Just Like You collection. And I only have bits and pieces of it. I don't have the whole thing, but I have a few. So I wanted to share some cards that I created. Now, I did share these. I think I shared these. I made these last year, you guys, and I'm not sure if I even shared them. But I do have some extra die cuts because Carnation Crafts, when they come out with a die, they give you the original artwork for free. But then they do other color artwork that then you have to purchase that if you want all the other different colors. And right now they have deals of the day where you can get them depending on what die is the deal of the day. They probably offer the artwork that goes with it. So they do have some special deals on there, and I think they have sales going on right now. But anyway, I when I think of the sheep and the lamb, for me, I think of Easter because I think of my Savior, who is my shepherd, and we are the sheep. And when I see something like this is what I think about. And also, when I think about a mother and a baby, I think about a like a baby shower card or a welcome baby card or a Mother's Day card. These dies are so versatile. You can use them for several occasions, not just Easter, not just Mother's Day, not just a baby card. Like, the sky's the limit, you guys. And here are a couple of the ones I have printed out. Here's the blue one, and here's a pink one. And I usually cut them out and put them in my embellishment drawers, my clear drawers. But I'm going to share the two cards that I created. This was the first one that I created last year. And you do get like wood frames for it. Let me share those with you. What did I do with them? I thought I brought everything over here. Yeah, I did. So I could share them with you. They do have like wood frames for the different dies that you can print out and cut. Here's a couple of them. I printed two on a sheet, and and on thicker paper. I do recommend that you cut on their pro printing paper, because, and in the highest quality you can, because it does, the paper is designed for the ink not to soak into the paper as if we were using when we use regular cardstock. It's made to kind of sit on top, so the colors are more vibrant and more true to the artwork. So those are some of the frames. But when I did these, I hadn't even downloaded the frames, guys, to be quite honest. But I cut it out in the blue right here. This is like a sky blue or a dusty blue. I really love this shade of blue. I had cut out the frame, the inner frame, because you get layering pieces for the dies. So I had cut it out in metallic gold, and then I cut out the artwork one. and I love the way it looks. Now, I also cut out an oval because you get oval dies with your frames. You get several dies. Let me share one with you right now so you can better get a better idea. So here is the horse. I posted a card that I created with this one for Mother's Day on Facebook. If you're not following me on Facebook, I am Ida Martinez on Facebook. And anyway, this is Pepper and Lacey, and I'm going to turn it around so you can see that you get the two outer silhouette dies, and then you get the frame die, and then you get a couple of ovals silhouette dies, and then you get the whatever it happens to be, whether they're bunnies, the sheep, the ducks, whatever. You get that one as well, and then you get the layering pieces for the animals. So you can do a lot with these dies. So, and if you don't have a set of oval dies and you buy one of these, well, now you have oval dies as well that you can use in other projects. So anyway, I cut it out, and I did cut out, I'm going to share with you. Okay. Here's one of the wood frames that I cut out. Just the wood frame. I used the silhouette shape for it, and you use it for card shapes. And then I printed it out, and I didn't use the intricate die to cut out the ducks in the middle, but you can see they look kind of fuzzy, and the reason for that is called a bleed line. So if you set your die on here and you're a little off, it's not noticeable because you're still going to have color, and that's why the bleed line is there. So I left it this way so you guys could see it before I used the intricate die. And then I used the intricate die to cut it out, and look at that, guys. How pretty is that? So I'm going to put it on actually the wood frame one so you can see. Just lay it on top. So if I lay it on the wood frame, I have a wood frame in the background, then I have the beautiful intricate cut piece. And when you look at the ladybug, look how big it looks here. But when you cut it out, look how dainty even the leaves and the branches are. So I love these dies, guys. I'm a big fan of Carnation Craft, not just because I'm on their US design team, but also I was a big fan of theirs before that. So, I'm not saying it because I'm saying it because even before that, I was a big fan, and I was always promoting their products because I really love their products. I have not been disappointed, but look at how beautiful. And then you get the layering pieces, and I'm going to show you that. I think you can see right there the head of the mama. That's layered. The head is layered, and then the beak is layered again. So you have like 3 layers on there. Same thing with the baby right there. So it's layered 3 times in different sections of the body to give it that depth. And I did use a ball tool to kind of round out the tummy on the mama and on the head, and as well on the baby, and also on the ladybug. I did round that out, and I added some glossy accents to the eyes and also to the ladybug because the ladybugs are shiny. But look at what a big difference when you cut them out. So that's why I didn't create a card for that, but I did cut it out. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So here is the lamb one. And what I did with this, this is an Easter one. So I added the lambs, but in the back with the oval cutting die, I cut out a piece of paper and I embossed it in I have an embossing folder that tells you what love is scripture based. Love is patient, and long suffering, and it's not selfish. So anyway, that is the embossing folder that is in the background. You can't really read it. It just looks like script, but I know what it is. And here's one of their beautiful flowers. Look at that, guys. I believe this is a gladiola, maybe. It's beautiful, beautiful. My friend Jackie gifted that to me before I had these dies because my friend Jacqueline, Metallark 001 here on YouTube, have been big fans, and she actually discovered them and sent me the link to them after she saw a card that I had created. And there was, we fell into that rabbit hole for sure, both of us. And so I made this into an easel card, but what I did was I used the biggest silhouette die to create the card shape. And I folded it. I scored my paper, gave it a score line, and I burnished it. And then I lined up my card where it didn't cut all the way, where the cutting line was above the score line. That way the front and the back to my card would be intact. It wouldn't cut them apart. So that's how I created this base right here. And then I cut the smaller layers in with the silhouettes as well, but it's in graduating sizes. So here's my card, and it does sit up like that. Let me see, I might need to kind of move up a little bit, but it's kind of hard for me to keep my phone straight the way I have it clipped on my desk, so I'm sorry about that. But it is an easel card, and it sits right behind this little sentiment that I put on here. And here is another one of those beautiful Carnation Craft flowers in a different shade. This is a very pale blue, and this is a little bit darker. Here's that beautiful blue that I love, and I don't remember what it's called. I picked it up on at Tuesday morning, and it was a big pack. And I have found it on Amazon, but it's really expensive, guys, so I haven't replenished. And then this right here, you guys have probably seen this. This was a cupcake pick from Hobby Lobby, and I have some here that I haven't taken apart, but I buy them because I can use them for sentiments in cards, or stoppers for cards, or even centers for rosettes. So keep that in mind when you see cupcake picks, because all you have to do is take the pick out and use them. So this was one that I had picked up a couple years ago, and I love, love, love it. And yep, that is all that there is to this one. I did add some pearls on the frame and on either side of the sentiment. So there's that one. And here are the flatback pearls that I added to the front. Look at how pretty, even that little tiny bird. So there's the lamb one. And then I thought that I wanted to create another one, but I wanted it to have a bigger sentiment. And I created it where this right here opens up. And you can, there's a ribbon here, so you can tie it closed in a bow. And I have this beautiful light blue shimmer ribbon. Again, I did the same thing to create the base. Scored it halfway mark. That way I could prop it up and make it into an easel card. So right here it just says Happy Easter, very similar to the other one. And on this one I used the lily, also a Carnation Craft die. And what I love about this one, that I made this little secret spot where you could write a personal message to someone. And I also added scripture. So it says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for his sheep. So that is scripture. And then I would just tie it up with a bow. And it looks so pretty. It just looks like it's the finishing touch on the card. It really doesn't look like it's for anything in particular. But I know that that is a secret place for a message. Sometimes, we want to display a card, but everybody doesn't have to read the sentiment, that personalized message that somebody put in our cards. But I love, love, love the way this one looks. Again, I did add some different gems to this one. So there's that one. And then I decided to do, so they have the ducks, they have the lamb, they have the horses that I shared with you, the die that I shared with you, but they have one more, which are the rabbits, the bunnies. I don't have that one, so I'm sorry I can't share it with you, but I did create one with the horse. So here is the one that I created as a Mother's Day card with Pepper and Lacey is the name of this die. And it also has this wheat looking foliage, which is this one right here. That is part of the collection, but they group these where they're into smaller groups that you can buy just maybe the animals or the flowers or even individually, and then they have the big package. So really they do customize these packages according to what you're comfortable with. So I like that we have different options because of course when we buy them in groups, we get more for our money. So this is part of the collection, and so is, here is the die for the horse. And it also has an Easter one that's part of this collection, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I will link their website in the description box below. So that way you guys can find it real easily. They are out of the UK, but they do ship to the US. And also, they formerly were on, they might still be, on Create and Craft show in the UK, but they're going to have their own show. So that's going to be awesome. And it's this Happy Easter one, and I will share with you what that die cut looks like in a minute. But here is the card that I created using another one of their dies, which is called the Dynamic Card Shape. And it's really a part of a crafty collection. And it has drawers that when you open the card, the drawers open up. But I didn't use the drawer part in these because I just wanted this pop-up piece to put my frame on here because I wanted to create it into a Mother's Day card. So I did on my computer. I printed out, I have a laser printer, and I printed out, of all the mothers in the corral, I choose you. Not calling mothers animals or anything like that, but the reason I use corral, I could have used stable as well. I use corral because a corral is not only a place where the horses are kept, it also means to gather together. So that's why I chose that word. And after I had done that, I just put a piece of foil paper, ran it through my ink machine, because anything you print out with a laser printer will take the foil paper, the heat foil paper. So that's what I did here. And the flower here, it's actually a strip. It's this strip right here. I just kind of cut it apart and put a little piece on the bottom, a little piece on top, another one here. And then here is this crescent shape grass, tall grass or wheat or whatever you want to call it. It's called verdant crescent. So that's what I put there. Just a small portion of it. But I love, love, love the way it looks. And for these side panels, like all of these panels are in the dynamic card shape die. The card base, this little piece right here, these little panels here, it's all in there. It's a very nice set. So there is artwork for it, but I didn't use the artwork in this instance. I used their paper. They have the most beautiful paper with their collections. As of right now, they do not ship the paper packs to the US, only on Create and Craft, but there are changes coming, and that might change, guys, because their paper is beautiful. So it has a slight sheen to it. So I cut it out just with the die, not the artwork, and I love the way it looks. It does come with this shape as well. So I made my sentiment, then layered the die over it, cut it out, foiled it, and it looks awesome. There is the artwork panel right there and on this side. And then this one, I actually added a magnet. So to close it up, I have a magnet right here. I don't want to close it just yet because I added some glossy accents to the eyes of the little the horse, the mama horse, and what is the baby called? The fold. I added to the eye, so I'm waiting for that to dry. And I did add some iridescent I will show you guys this glue. This is what I use that my friend Carolyn gifted me. I still have it and I use it all the time. So I added it just around the green color that was on the frame. And of course, the artwork for this one was free. Here is another panel that you cut out with the same die, and this has different artwork in it. This one has the roses. It is so beautiful, you guys. Let me see. I might be able to. It doesn't feel wet, but I don't want to smash it. So I'm just going to keep it open and turn it to the back. And there is this right here. This is a free backing paper download with their collections. Most of the time, Carnation Crafts, except with some of their earlier collections, they offer the free backing paper, background paper that you can download for free. Doesn't cost you anything. This was one of the pages in the designs in there, so I thought it was beautiful for the back of the card. And right here is another piece that comes with a dynamic die set where I added mom right there, and of course there's a magnet in there to close it. There's the panel right there. So I love the way this card came out. Now, if I wanted to turn this into an Easter card for someone that lives on a ranch or raises horses, or some kind of, what is it called? Aquarian? There's a word for what people do that train horses and they show them. I don't remember the word. But if I wanted to turn this into an Easter card, I definitely could with this die that is also part of the collection that you can buy separately or together in their whole collection. And look at how beautiful they look, guys. Already put together. So I could definitely add it to the corner of this frame right here, there. Turn this into an Easter card, even if it was for my mother. And or I could add it down here. I could add it just about anywhere, guys, and it would make a beautiful card. Also, I want to share this with you guys because I said that they give you free paper that you can download. So I want to share some of the paper that is in one of the collections as well. This one is in it's a baby collection. What is the name of the baby collection? I don't remember, guys. I think it's the one that has the giraffe and the Riley the bear and Jesse the giraffe. But they have, look at all their free background papers. Look at how pretty this paper is in a mint green and a pink. And I think they had it in a blue. They had it in other colors. Here's some of the frames, the way I printed them out. Anyway, guys, that is all that I wanted to share with you. One more thing. When I put these together, they have a dimensional glue that's called Pin Flare. And it didn't used to be available on Carnation Craft, but it is now. So here is what the tube looks like. And it doesn't come with this bottom piece. I will link this in the description box, guys. I picked these up on Amazon, and I thought, they're too big. I don't like them. But after I used them, I thought, ooh, I really like this. First of all, the Pin Flare adds dimension to my projects. And you can't see it because it's clear. It does come, when you order it, make sure you get it. It comes with the syringe. I think you can get them by themselves, or you can get it in a combo where it comes with the syringe and the glue. But I found that I needed to squeeze out everything. I didn't want to waste anything. So I put it in here, and I thought, I don't like that. That's too big. That's too bulky. Usually there was a little key. But what I like about this, guys, is it stands up. I don't have to worry about my tube being in the way of anything because it stands up. I use it in my bathroom with the toothpaste as well. And I really like the fact because it doesn't make a mess, because sometimes the kids leave the tubes open and it would make a mess in the bathroom. Now, even if they leave it open, it stands straight up. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was very informative. I hope it was inspiring. And And really, that's all I want to do in my channel. I like to keep it drama free, and I like to share everything that I create because I am a crafter at heart. God gave me this gift, and I totally love it. Um, I want to thank everyone also for the birthday wishes on Facebook. Hi, Miss Anna. Miss Anna had never seen my face because when I record, I normally don't show my face because you guys don't want to see me. You want to see what I create. So, but she saw me on Facebook and she commented, "Thank you, Miss Anna," and thank you all for all the well wishes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day and God bless. Bye.